Over the years in BEPC, I have had many mentors. It was one of my mentors that encouraged me to join BEPC in the first place. And I would also say both mentors who have been older and wiser than I was at the time, and also peer mentors. And so I remember having lunch with Sarah Allen, and she and I are right around the same points in our career. And we were both pretty much just starting out. And she also mentioned that she was a member of the Boston Estate Planning Council, and it really encouraged me to join as well. And so I think that being mentored by people who had more experience than I did, seeing women in our industry who are hugely successful, and that whole idea, you have to see it to be it, that was very meaningful to me. Having peers who shared the opinion that this was a valuable organization and a place where you could go to learn and make connections. Those were all mentor opportunities that were offered to me. And I hope that I continue to do that for my peers and for potentially next generation of leaders.
A lot of the folks that I would think of as mentors are actually a number of sort of the officers now and board members and peers, not necessarily, it's not by age, it would say more experience. I think anyone on the board, that all of the board members current in the last several years, I would think of as mentors and peers to me. And I think of it really as mentorship in different areas as well, because, it's not, especially the firm I work at is a smaller firm, so there's not a per se track that you're looking to necessarily replicate. I'm just looking to sort of emulate a lot of the strong skills that many of the leaders within BEPC and other just general members in BEPC have in terms of dealing with their clients and expertise in areas that are helpful to their clients that may not be my area.
I actually had the benefit of having a boyfriend who was in the Boston Estate Planning Council, who is now my husband. And he strongly encouraged me to join the Boston Estate Planning Council. And at that point, we were maybe 200 plus members. So by the time before this COVID area, we were 700 plus members. So it's been quite a long time in my 20 years. It's very funny because, like Zach said, the current board members and, most recent officers, they're my peers. Because we started off with like the Young Professionals Committee within BEPC, looking up at all of these esteemed attorneys and estate planning professionals. So it's been great to be really involved in BEPC. And like Zach said, being able to kind of have a peer to talk stuff through, to say, what's going on at your shop? This is what we're doing. It's actually gotten me a job. My current position right now, I actually met my boss at an estate planning council gala. We were seated at the same table, and who knew that would happen? And he's definitely one of my mentors. I've met really great people. It's forced me to network in a way that doesn't come naturally to me. I do better on one-on-one. So it's been great. I really enjoy everybody that I've met. I have to say, a lot of our speakers are nationally renowned speakers, and I've been able to reach out to them and ask them one-off questions, and they have been basically mentoring me because they respond, which is pretty fantastic. But I think it's a great organization.